Yo, welcome back to Majesty Mentorship on Beginners to Pro. So we are going to be discussing about session and then this lesson 6 of 15. So if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So let's get started right now. So we are going to be discussing about session and how to approach each type of session we have in the market and the things that happen in each session, and also the best session to trade as a trader with easiest way to identify each session. So basically we have three types of session in the market, of which I'm going to be listing right now. We have Asia session, we have London session, and then the last one, which is the third one, we have New York session. So these are the type of session we have in the market. So what is Asia session? Let me start from there. Asia session is characterized by being a consolidation of 20 to 40 pips due to lack of liquidity in the market. So that's just the definition of Asia session. That's what Apple do in Asia session. So let's just go check our charts, and then I said I'm going to give you guys the easiest way to identify all these session. So the easiest way to identify all these session is by using an indicator, of which I'm going to be giving you the name of the indicator right now. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe now and like this video. So go to your chart, and then here you're going to see what indicator. So click on indicator and then search for session. Then you see this session on chart. So click on this session on chart. Automatically it's going to appear on your chart right now. So it's still loading. Let's just wait for it. So it's going to appear on your chart. So once you appear on your chart, then I'm going to lead you guys to how to set it up. So it has low right now. You can see it's already displaying on our chart. So just click on this session and then click on settings. So you can see we have London session, we have New York session, we have Tokyo session, and also we have Sydney session. But I told you guys we have three, you understand? So this Tokyo session and Sydney session are both Asia session. So I classify the two as what? Asia session. So I don't trade in Tokyo session, I don't trade in Sydney session, I only trade during London and New York session. So we are going to remove this Tokyo session. So anyone have a color is either London session or New York session, you understand? So that's just it. Then you can see the time that starts 03. All this one depends on my UTC. Can you see my UTC here? So you can set up your UTC. Your own can be different from all this time here. Do you understand? Depending on your UTC, depending on your own location. So you can go to your style and then you can do some editing. Maybe you want to change the color or you want to alter the color. So this one is just like London session, so I'm just increasing the color of London session, like I'm increasing the opacity. Then New York session, you can also increase it also. So I think it's okay like this, and click on what okay. So right now you can see every single one that is not have a color is Asia session. According to the definition of Asia session is characterized by being a consolidation of 20 to 40 pips due to lack of liquidity in the market. So if you come to our chart right now, you can see that Asia session is not really moving, forming a very nice movement like impulse movement or expansion or retracement. I've talked about that. You can see right there. Let me just use this one for example. So let me draw my boss here. You can see from this here, then this all the movement that happened inside what Asia session. This is what happened during Asia session. Can you see this place also? Can you see this place also? No nice movements. Can you see? This is what happened inside what Asia session. So let me just use this one for example. Let me just find my price range. So my price range is going to be here. So price range, let me just measure it. You can see just between 29.7 pip. Hope you guys can see. So Asia session is just like consolidation session. So it's basically known as consolidation. Price does not used to move very high or low. You understand? It all depends because the market is very silent during Asia session. But there are some currency pair that price always move very high. Currency pair like USD, JPY, AUD, JPY. So currency pair price can move during Asia session. It all depends. And then sometimes price move during Asia session, like on gold, if you're trading gold, you understand? So it all depends, you understand? So that's just it. But every single time you are back testing your strategy, always note the time, the period, the session that those strategy plays out. So that one is going to really help you every single time you want to analyze a trade or you want to enter into a trade. So you're going to know the best session for you to start your trading. So that's just it. So if you check here also, you can see what during Asia session there's no much movement. Can you see? So here also you can see during Asia session no movement at all. You can't compare the movement that happened here with this one. The movement that happened during was New York session. So that's just for that. So let me just give you, I think, two more. So you can see this place also, no movement. You can see this place also, no movement, no nice movement, just like consolidation. You can see this place. So it's not really advisable to trade during what Asia session, but there are some currency pair that you can trade during Asia session. It all depends on the currency pair you back test, you understand, and then the result it gives you. So let's just go to like what London session. So London session is characterized by making the low of the day or high of the day. It can be used to take traders to the opposite side of the true direction of the day. So when you're talking about London session can either create the high of the day or low of the day. So in some currency pair, we are not expecting Asia session to create either low or high of the day. So it's going to be in between London session and what New York session. So let me just show you guys on chart right now. You can see so you can see right here, D was low of the day. Can you see low of the day here? Let me delete this. So London session creates low of the day here, and then the high of the day. Can you see the high of the day? It was doing what Asia session. So if London session create low of the day, if London session create low of the day, then New York session is going to create high of the day. Can you see we have high of the day here? Then New York session did what? Create the low of the day. Can you see we have high of the day during London session here? Let me delete this one. Sorry. Can you see that London session create high of the day, then New York session did what? Create the low of the day. So can you see that London session create what? The low of the day here, but London session create the low of the day, sorry, my bad, and the New York session create the what? The high of the day. So that is just it. But sometimes they can go in the same direction, and then most of the time, according to the definition I gave, like London session always go against the true direction of the day. Understand? You can see that price was going what? All the way bullish here. Can you see? You have a bullish movement. It's just like to take traders to the opposite direction, to trap in traders, to deceive traders. You understand? You can see that price was going up here. Meanwhile, the true direction of the day was bearish. Can you see price was going all the way bullish? Meanwhile, the true direction of the day is what's bearish. There's no much movement between this day. You can see here also. Can you see bullish? Meanwhile, the true direction of the day is what's bearish all through still today. So it all depends, you understand? So that's just for that. So you can see price was doing what? Going up during what? London session, and then during New York session price have to go down. Can you see? They always go like in opposite direction. Can you see price was going up during London session, and then during New York session price was going down. Can you see price was going up during London session, and then during New York session price was going down. So let me just give you the definition of what New York session. So when you talk about New York session is characterized by being a retracement after the London session made the low or high of the day. You understand? So every single time London session make what? Low of the day, then we are expecting New York session to make the high of the day. So if London session make the low of the day, we are expecting New York session to make the high of the day, just like vice versa. I'm sorry. So that is just for that. You can see that London session create what? The high of the day. Meanwhile, New York session create what? The low of the day. Can you see? So you can see that it's just like a retracement, according to the definition, a retracement. So it retraces what our London session did. Can you see? So that's just for that. And then the best, okay, let me just give you more. You can see that prices was going down during London session, and the New York session also like to take it up. Can you see during London session price was coming down, consolidating, and the New York session have to take it up, so creating the low of the day and then the high of the day. So we have the high of the day and also the low of the day here. Can you see? So it all depends. And also the best session for you to trade, you can also see here too. And also the best session for you to trade is trade during New York session. I love trading during New York session. I can either trade during London session and New York session, but most of the movement happens during New York session. You can see we have like impulse movement here during New York session. Let me show you some more example. Can you see this impulse movement also during New York session? So we are just back testing. Can you see this movement also during what? New York session? So that's just for that. Can you see this movement during New York session? During New York session, and impulse movement during New York session. So this movement also during New York session, during New York session. It all depends. But sometimes price also form what? Impulse movement during London session. So it's just like vice versa. But most of the times it's Apple during what? New York session. So can you see this movement here is what? During New York session. So it's advisable for you to trade during New Year session. Like you'll be expecting some very nice moments. Can you see this nice moment here? Can you see this nice moment? So if you want to trade as an ICT student, so it's best for you to trade during what? New Year session, because ICT trade most of the time during New Year session and also London session. Yes, so that's just it. So you can see all these movements here during what? New Year session. Can you see this impulse movement during what? New Year session. So just like that. So can you see this one too during New Year session? So can you see this one during what New Year session, New Year session, New Year session. So it all depends, but every single time you want to train, make sure you backtest. You understand? Every single thing I'm training you on this mentorship, please do so to backtest it before trading them. Do so to backtest it, and then note the session that each trade plays out. So that's just for that. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and then like this video if you find this video interesting, and also share this video with your friend. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.